Senator Isakson is next.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Ms. Burwell, congratulations on your nomination, and congratulations to your family, or condolences to your family, one way or another, for their loyal support, and we appreciate the time you're donating to let her serve us, the United States. At the hearing before the Help Committee, I opened with an apology to the committee for bringing up a parochial issue, and I've already discussed with the chairman I was going to do it one more time, but at that meeting I told you I had no more important responsibility as a member of the United States Senate, including your confirmation, than bringing about a resolution to the Savannah Harbor Expansion Project, and that we'd hit a bump in the road upon the submission of the President's budget by OMB earlier in the year and did not know a way forward. And I wanted to bring about clarity on a way forward, because I wanted to see to it before you were gone from OMB, we had a road forward to see that project to reality. To confirm what Dr. Coburn said about competence and responsiveness, within an hour of that hearing, your staff contacted our office, arranged an appointment on Tuesday of this week, which was yesterday, with your chief legal counsel, your deputy director, and your chief of legislative liaison, and the Undersecretary of the Army, Joe Ellen Darcy, over the Corps of Engineers, where we reached an agreement on a way forward, which I want to just memorialize with your concurrence at this hearing today, which was, one, we need to pass the word authorization for the 902 for the authorization of SHIP, which is in the final conference agreement. I've seen that. Second, the Corps has to initiate and begin a partnership agreement negotiation with the Port Authority of Savannah and with OMB. And third, that the state needs to agree to forward fund initial construction money for which it will receive credit towards its required match during the course of the expansion project. Do I have a correct representation of the steps forward to complete this project?
Senator, you do. I'm very hopeful that WRDA will pass quickly and we can get on our way with this important project.
Well, I want to thank you for responding to my question that day, and thank you on behalf of the people of Georgia, and really the trade of the United States of America, and Ambassador Froman's responsibility is to expand and improve our exports around the world. But thank you very much for their responsiveness on that. I was a real estate guy, but I had a little insurance agency in my company. We sold some small group health policies back in the good old days, for which our agents, who were independent agents, received commissions. When the Affordable Care Act passed, it put a medical loss ratio threshold for small group plans and large group plans at 80 and 85%. And your department, which you were not the head of then, determined that commissions were a part of the administrative cost of the plan, which meant you would have to pay the commission and administer the program out of the 15%, which basically put all the independent agents selling health insurance out of business, and was a reason why we had to hire navigators to help people find their way through the exchanges. I would like, when you become the head of the department, I'd like for you to look at that decision and revisit it in terms of the efficiency for the plan to allow small group salespeople and large group salespeople to get back in the business of selling insurance. It'll save cost on the government in terms of not having to have as many navigators, and it'll put people back in business who were, I think, unintentionally put out of business by the Affordable Care Act.
Senator, if I'm confirmed, I look forward to looking into and understanding that, thinking about it both from the perspective of insurers, having had the opportunity to be on a board of an insurance company. I understand the independent agent issue, as well as the issue of how we think about premium issues, which are some of the issues that a number of people have brought up today, and how those two things interact. So I look forward to, if I am confirmed, learning more about how to think about that issue.
And I appreciate that. And on the SGR, which was brought up by the chairman and some of the other members that have questioned, and our need to finally fix it now that we have a window of opening, I had the occasion to watch you in action for 8 successive weeks at the White House when our little group of 8 had dinner with the President and Dennis McDonough and yourself, trying to find a way forward on deficit and debt reduction, and talked about ways in which we could reduce obligations over time. I don't want to get into a long question, but I would like for you to just consider leaving all options on the table in terms of fixing the SGR, in terms of where we find the money to do so. As you'll remember in our discussions, some structural reforms of Medicare in the out years can bring about tremendous savings without hurting beneficiaries, and we talked about those in those meetings. That could be a part of the equation that helps us to find a way to pay for the SGR, permanently fix it, and never again be stuck in these one-year renewals over and over again. So I would appreciate your leaving all opportunities on the table, not committing yourself to every opportunity, but leave them all on the table for discussion.
Senator, I welcome the idea of leaving all opportunities on the table, and I think as we reflect in our budget, we have a wide range of opportunities that range from the type you're talking about to revenue as well. So all on the table, I
Thank you
hear.
very much. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, Senator Isakson. Senator